Just when you thought the airport had gone full Orwellian, federal air marshals are now following unsuspecting average U.S. citizens, whether they are suspected of a crime or on a terrorist watch list, monitoring their behavior under yet another domestic surveillance program. The Boston Globe reports the previously undisclosed program, Quiet Skies, relies on 15 rules to screen passengers, according to a May agency bulletin, and the criteria appear broad. Rules may target people whose travel patterns or behaviors match those of known or suspected terrorists or people possibly affiliated with someone on a watch list.
The program has been in existence since 2010. In a statement to CBS News, TSA said in part, quote, "The primary purpose of this program is to ensure passengers and flight crew are protected during air travel. With routine reviews and active management via legal, privacy, and civil rights and liberties offices, it is a practical method of keeping another act of terrorism from occurring at 30,000 feet.
Back in 2015, TSA failed security tests involving fake bombs and weapons by 95%. 67 of 70 tests failed. In 2017, TSA celebrated an 80% failure rate, where 16 out of 17 tests failed. All of these stats culled by beloved mainstream propaganda outlets NBC, ABC, and CBS. Obviously, the TSA is a complete failure and has been the ire of our Bill of Rights for years. And now they want to expand and run a behavior profile on random citizens regardless of the myriad of rights afforded U.S. citizens. Rights they are criminally ignoring. The Quiet Skies checklist asks questions like, was the subject observing the gate? Did they change directions? Did they board last? Did they sleep during the flight? Every single person that has ever flown has done at least one of those things. Once you fit the profile, a team of air marshals boards your flight to watch you, and they are given documents about your identity.
We're working on an airplane, very close quarters, close environment, and you're sitting right next to the people that you're protecting, and doing it in plain clothes. Stay safe. It's a federal air marshal's responsibility to make sure that the traveling public gets to their destination safely.
We can all thank TSA Administrator David Pekoski for violating our fundamental rights and raising the bar on the TSA's Orwellian nightmare fantasy that is now a reality.
Focusing on things people don't see, like vetting, analysis of intelligence information, raising global aviation security standards, inspections, air marshals, and partnerships with industry. We know our adversaries, those that want to do us all harm, are continuously evolving their tactics. We need to reflect on this. When our adversaries evolve, they concede that we have been successful today, and they demonstrate that they have not given up on attacking us tomorrow. You know, when you look at TSA, most people will identify TSA, as I did before I came into this job, by the officers who stand at the checkpoint who wear a blue uniform that says TSA on it. And each one of those 2 million passengers will see about 5 officers on each leg of their journey as they go through. But in addition to those officers at the checkpoint, who I think do a fabulous job, are a whole host of other TSA men and women that do all the vetting, for example. As soon as a passenger buys a ticket, that passenger goes into a vetting process so we can assess risk based on the passenger.
John Bound reporting.